All right, so we have just wrapped with the September state of play, and I kind of want to give like an immediate sort of rundown on everything that really stood out to me. So this isn't going to replace like the normal sort of like full breakdown that I do for this, but it is going to be something which I'm going to try and like implement going forward. So if you caught the live stream that we did, then thank you for checking it out. Trying to get into a bit of that as well with like these events. Like, I'm not going to become some like Twitch like gamer at the moment.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
But I am going to try and just do some more sort of live stuff, because I think like for me it's a bit of fun. Like, it's nice to be able to talk to people about this stuff and just like vocalize the thoughts that come out when I'm watching these things. So yeah, we kicked off with a look at the new Housemarque game, which was Saros. It looks like a continuation of the formula that made Returnal such a cult classic. And yeah, like, it's a very pretty looking game, but for me, like, I'm not someone who is super amped for like roguelike games. For me, it just doesn't appeal to me. Like, simple as that, really. Like, for me, the roguelike like genre itself just does not like appeal. But I can see that, you know, if it is for you, why this game would be something you're excited about, because they smashed it out of the park with Returnal. Like, that got critical praise across the board. There obviously were some that were negative about it, but that's just the way it goes these days. But overall, it was a majority, like, amazing review for that game. But then we've got Housemarque coming back with Saros, with an incredible looking art style for it, incredible theming for it. Yeah, I'm not excited, I know, but it does look like a very interesting title that I would like to learn a little bit more about and see if it does differ a little bit from that sort of Returnal formula that we had. But then, like, a lot of what we saw was just kind of meh. Like, nothing really stood out for me. Nothing really sort of grabbed me for a while. And there's a lot of things that they were showing which were just kind of things that we already knew were coming. And if I see Seven Deadly Sins Origin one more time, I will flip, because I am so sick and tired of seeing that game. It was just, too much. But yeah, it did kind of lull a little bit in the middle. There was nothing that really made me sit on the edge of my seat. We did get an announcement of some new GT7 stuff coming, so some new Gran Turismo stuff is coming out. I love that game, like, from what it is as a racing game. Like, I'm not big into racing games, but if I had to pick one, probably be Gran Turismo or Forza Horizon. Two completely opposite ends of the spectrum, I'm very aware here, but two ones which are very good at what they do. Gran Turismo is the classic simulation racing game for me, and it's been a staple of that sort of franchise, like that genre, even for as long as I can remember. And the fact that I've got GT7, I've got my PSVR, and I can enjoy it all, like, it's just a really fun time that you can have with that. But one of the big things that happened was that we finally got a release date for Crimson Desert, and it's coming out in March next year, and I am super excited for it. I just couldn't believe that we were actually finally going to get this game, because it was one of these games which has got so many things going on in it that it just looks as though it's going to be too good to be true. And I can't wait. Honestly, everything about it just looks so good. We got to see other characters in the gameplay as well. I can't remember the main character's name, but it does look like Jon Snow from Temu. But it just looks incredible. I am super excited for it. Every time I've seen this game, I've been stoked, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this and play more. I know someone who's managed to play some early access stuff in it before, and I'm very jealous because I really wanted to go on it. Every time a new trailer comes out, I'm watching it, and it was awesome that we can finally go, this game is real. It was one of these games which everyone thought was just going to be like a cash grab and it would never come out, and it was just like some money laundering thing. But no, this is real, and I cannot wait for it. It looks so good. But then the big sort of finale of this presentation, and the thing which everyone is going to be walking away from this, was we got a proper first look at Insomniac's Wolverine game. And it looks incredible. It just, everything about this game has been up in the air. If you remember, there was that Insomniac leak that happened. I say leak, it was a hack that happened, and then they leaked the data from it. And we got a really early look at the Wolverine gameplay, and it was rough, as it's meant to be rough, because it was like pre-alpha, whatever the demo that they were cooking up just to test some systems by the looks of it. But now to finally see it in motion, I was blown away by it. It looks gory, it looks over the top, it looks violent, but it looks like Wolverine. He was donning the classic yellow outfit as well. We saw Omega Red in there, we saw Mystique, there's going to be other characters in there, we saw a Sentinel. Oh, if he jumps on that Sentinel and shouts, "This is for you, Morph," I am going to be beyond happy. Everything about this just looks so good. It was so brutal. They zoomed in on people's faces getting cut. Like, I'm not even sure what I'm going to be able to show in this like trailer that I'm going to be flashing up on the screen, because it was very brutal, but oh my life, it looks so good. I am super excited for this one. It looks like a very different game to the Insomniac Spider-Man games, because obviously that was very open world and free roaming. Logan's games, Logan's story is very much more like driven through that. So it'd be interesting to see how this game actually plays. There was the very old Wolverine game that came out many moons ago that was a very violent game in itself, but that again was a very like streamlined game. So it'd be interesting to see what we get with this, but this may have like turned around some of the sort of grading that people were giving this presentation. But yeah, just wanted to give some of my like initial thoughts and initial reactions to this before we do like a full deep dive, because today's Wednesday, so you've already got Wednesday's video out. There'll be a video coming on Sunday which is going to be talking all about this, but I just wanted to kind of put this out now just so there was something out there for you all to enjoy. And like I said, I'm going to be doing some more live streams when it comes to these events. I'm going to start off by doing these. I'm going to do some other like little gameplay stuff as well. But mainly it's going to be these events that we're going to be live streaming together, and we can just sit, chill, talk, and just get excited at the same time. But I really appreciate everyone for checking this out. I hope you're as excited for these games as I am. I kind of think that Crimson Desert getting a release date and seeing Wolverine really saved this presentation, because other than those two things, I wasn't exactly excited. Everything was just kind of a little bit meh, but those two things have completely saved it in my eyes, and I wouldn't say that they were making it worth sitting through 45 minutes or however long it was, but at the same time, that Wolverine game just looks incredible. Sign me up, bub.